My name is Murli Venkatsai from VIT Chennai. This video is about the description about triple five timer. What is the triple five timer? The triple five timer is one of the most remarkable integrated circuits ever developed. It comes in a single or dual package, and even low power CMOS versions exist like ICM 7555. Common port numbers are LM 555, NE 555, and LM 556. NE 556. The, the triple five timer consists of two voltage comparators, a bistable flip flop and a discharge transmitter and a resistor divider network. This is the block diagram of the triple five timer. Here we can see that a flip flop is there along with the comparators, two comparators and three resistors which are equal values with equal values. Inside the triple five timer, the voltage divider has a three equal 5K resistors. It divided the input voltage into the three equal parts. The two comparators are op-amps um, that compare the voltages at their inputs and saturate depending upon which is greater. The threshold comparator saturates when the voltage at the threshold pin, that is pin number 6, is greater than the 2 by 3rd VCC. The trigger comparator saturates when the voltage at the trigger pin, that is pin number 2, is less than the 1 by 3rd VCC. This is the pin configuration of triple five timer with 8 pins and with 14 pins. We can see that in 8 pin configuration, uh, first pin is ground, second one is trigger, third one is output pin, fourth one is reset pin, and fifth one is control voltage pin, sixth one is threshold pin, seventh one is discharge, and the eighth one is a supply pin VCC. And coming to the pin configuration of triple five timer, first pin is this pin is connected directly to the ground. Second pin is a trigger. This pin is the input to the lower comparator and is used to set the latch, which in turn causes the output to get to the high. Third pin is the output pin. Output high is about 1.7 volts less than the supply. Output high is capable of high source up to 200 milliamps, while the output low is capable of high sink up to 200 milliamps. And the fourth pin is a reset pin. This is used to reset the latch and return the output to the low state. The reset is overriding function when not used connected to the V plus. Fifth pin is control pin. Allow access to the two-third of supply voltage divider point when the triple five timer is used in voltage control mode. When not used, usually connected to the ground through 0.01 microfarad capacitor. Threshold. This is the sixth pin of the triple five timer IC. This is an input to the upper comparator. Seventh pin is a discharge pin. This is the open collector to the Q14 as shown in the figure. And then 8 pin is the supply pin. This is connected to the VCC. And coming to the triple five timer application, there are so many applications are there for the triple five timer, but among them, precision timing, pulse generation, and sequential timing, time delay generation, and the pulse width modulation are the some of them. And coming to the astable pulse train generator multi vibrator, this is the circuit diagram for the astable pulse train generator and behavior of the astable multi-vibrator. The astable multi-vibrator is simply an oscillator. The astable multi-vibrator generates a continuous stream of rectangular off and on pulses that switches between the two voltage levels. The frequency of these pulses and their duty cycle or depends upon the RC network value. The capacitor C charges through the series resistor R1 and R2 with a time constant of tau 1 is equal to R1 plus R2 into C. The capacitor discharges through R2 resistor with a time constant of tau 2 is equal to R2 C2. And use of multi-vibrator, we can use the unstable multi-vibrator in some of these applications: flashing LEDs, pulse width modulation, pulse position modulation, and period timers. And thank you.